Namaskar, warm welcome to Fit India Quiz brought to you by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. This is India's largest quiz on sports and fitness, and I am Vishnu, your host, and I will be navigating you through today's episode of West Bengal Finals. Let's have a look at the legacy of West Bengal in its history, culture and sports.
In India's northeast, West Bengal boasts a rich cultural heritage with significant contribution in arts, literature and politics highlighted by Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore. Known as the cultural capital of India, it's also the birthplace of Siddhartha Basu, the father of Indian television quizzing. The state offers diverse attractions from Darjeeling's tea gardens to the historic Victoria Memorial and the Sundarbans, home to Bengal tigers. West Bengal has produced numerous sports legends, including cricketing sensation Sourav Ganguly and chess grandmaster Dibyendu Barua. Famous for football, West Bengal boasts iconic teams like Mohun Bagan, East Bengal and Mohammedan Sporting Club. The historic Calcutta Football Club stands as the oldest football league in Asia, a testament to the state's passion for this sport. West Bengal also prides itself on institutions like the Royal Calcutta Golf Club and Eden Gardens. From football to cricket, golf to polo, and traditional games like kabaddi and kho-kho, West Bengal's love for sports knows no bounds. And now, let us witness the battle of wits of West Bengal's young champions as they join us today in this episode of Fit India Quiz.
So let's get introduced to the four fabulous finalists from West Bengal. Here is team number 1, Srirup and Anushka from MDB DAV Public School, Bankura. On team number 2, we have Ayan and Jaskirat from DAV Model School, Durgapur. On team number 3, we have Pritam Raj and Jason from JNV Dalkola. On team number 4, we have Bibhav and Sayesha from Narayana School. Without further ado, let's quickly have a look at the rules of round number 1, Get Set Go.
It's time for the first round of the quiz. Get, set, go. In this round, each team starting with team 1 will have an opportunity to select a topic of their choice. Remember, once a team has chosen a topic, it becomes unavailable to the other teams. After selecting your topic, a question will be displayed on the screen without any options. You can answer directly and earn 20 points. However, if you are uncertain about the answer, there's no need to worry. You can opt to view the options. Once the options are revealed, you will have 3 opportunities to choose the correct answer. If you guess it correctly on the first try, you will score an impressive 15 points. On the second attempt, you will earn 10 points, and on the final try, you will receive 5 points. You will have 25 seconds to answer a question, whether or not you choose to view the options. There are no negative marks in this round, and questions will not be passed to the other teams. This gives everyone a fair chance to excel. Let's get started, and all the best.
Teams, here are your topics. Team number 1, MDB DAV Public School. It's your chance to pick your first topic and kickstart this state final of West Bengal. Here are your topics: local, water sports, sports and entertainment, Khelo India, ball sports and surprise. What would you like to go for?
Ball sports.
You want to go for ball sports, and here is a question on ball sports. Which NBA team's logo features a leprechaun spinning a basketball with shamrock to emphasize the city's Irish roots?
Sir, options.
You want the options, and here are your options. What's your first pick?
Boston Celtics.
You want to go for Boston Celtics, and that gives you plus 15. You still have 10 seconds in your account. You give the answer and Boston Celtics will give you 15 points. How do you know that? Was it just a random guess or did you know it?
Sir, it was just a random guess.
Yes.
Random guess, and that gave you 15 points. Nice way to kickstart a state final with. Boston Celtics. Celts are people from Irish origin, and that's how the Boston Celtics name, and that is represented in their mascot. Next question to team number 2, that is DAV Model School. What's your pick? 1 topic is down, 5 topics are open to you. You want to go for Khelo India, and here is your question on Khelo India. Which World Championship medal winning badminton player's first cousin is Aryan? You can see him in the picture. A fencer who made his Khelo India Youth Games debut in 2023. Do you want the options? The timer has already started.
Your options, please.
You want the options, and here are your options. I'm not reading the options to waste your time.
Lakshya Sen.
Lakshya Sen, sure about it? Or do you
Yes,
want to
sir.
go for the next option also?
Lakshya Sen.
They are sure about it. That gives them plus 15. Lakshya Sen, the badminton player who has won a gold in Commonwealth Games, is the answer, and he is the cousin of Aryan, who is a fencing champion in Khelo India. Next question to team number 3, that is JNV Dhalkola. Team number 3, you have 4 options to pick from, 2 are down. What's your pick? You have ball sports and Khelo India down, and rest of the topics are open to you: local, water sports, sports and entertainment, and surprise.
Sports and
yeah.
entertainment.
You want to go for sports and entertainment, and here is a question on your screens. Which 2-time Asian gold medalist in boxing will be portrayed by Suraj Pancholi in an upcoming biopic? Do you want the options? The timer has started.
Yes, sir.
You want the options, and here are the options. Tinko Singh, Kaur Singh, Hawa Singh, Padam Bahadur Mal. Who is this person who is being portrayed by Suraj Pancholi in an upcoming biopic?
The coursing.
Not Kaur Singh. Go for your next option. Your timer has
Padam Bahadur
unfortunately ended. Not Padam Bahadur Mal. Your timer has unfortunately ended. The correct answer for this is Hawa Singh was a boxer in 60s and 70s. He ruled the boxing world in India and Asia. Next question, the last question of round number 1 to team number 4. Narayana School, 3 options are down and 3 options are open for you. What would you like to go for?
Sir, we'll go for a surprise.
You want to be surprised, and here is a question. Let's see if you're surprised by the question or not. Which lineup of laptop tablet hybrid series, known for its hinged screen, allowing it to be in multiple shapes, is named for this feature by a well-known brand?
Sir, option
You
4.
want the options? Here are your options. It's a fitness quiz. Look at the options.
Sir, Slim Pad.
A well-known brand has what?
Sir,
Not
Slim
Slim
Pad.
Pad. Not Slim Pad. Look at the question. You can bend your body like anything.
Yoga.
Yoga is the correct answer. Plus 10 to team 4. Lenovo has this lineup of tablets called Yoga. Yoga tablets is the correct answer. 10 points to Narayana School for answering Yoga tablet and laptop series by Lenovo. And this is how the scorecard looks at the end of first round Get Set Go. MDB DAV Public School at 15 points, DAV Model School at 15, JNV Dhalkola yet to open their account, and Narayana School at 10 points. There is still a long way to go. There are 3 more rounds and more than 200 points at stake. Anything can happen from here. The scores can go north or south, and let's see what happens in the round number 2. Here are the rules of round number 2, the second lap.
Welcome to the second lap. In this round, teams will pick their topics in reverse order, starting with the last team. Each question in this round will feature 6 images, out of which only 4 are correct. For every correct selection, your team will earn 5 points. However, be cautious. If you choose an incorrect option, your score for that question will reset to 0, and your turn will end there. If a team manages to select all 4 correct images, they will receive a bonus of 5 points. So when in doubt, it might be wiser to stop and secure the points you have. There is no passing of questions in this round. Each question comes with a maximum time limit of 45 seconds, so you need to be both quick and accurate. Good luck.
The second lap, the questions will pass in the anti-clockwise direction. So the first question will go to Narayana School. Narayana School, here are your topics. What would you like to go for? Surprise, yoga, cricket, sports equipment, World Cup, and athletics.
Sir, sports equipment.
You want to go for sports equipment. Let's see which question is inside sports equipment. List the jerseys used in Tour de France. Each jersey represents a different thing. Which jerseys are used in Tour de France? White, yellow, pink spot, polka dot, black and green. You want to take your first guess. You have 30 more seconds to go.
Sir, yellow.
Yellow will give you +5. Good going. Next.
Sir, white.
White will give you +10. Good going again. Do you want to quit or take a risk and go to 15 or 25?
So green.
Green +15. Good going there again. What about the
Quit.
last one? Do you want to go for the... You want to quit there. Okay, what if you did not quit? What would have been your last option?
Sir, polka dot.
Polka dot would have given you 25 points. You could have gone for it. Were all those things just guess or did you know them? But because when I first saw the question, I just guessed them and I was right. I didn't know this. So was it guess for you or did you know them? Guess. So nice guesses. You got 15 points on guesses there. Polka dot is also the correct answer. So each of these jerseys represent different things: mountain, land, leader. There are multiple things. You can go onto the internet and check them. They have different jerseys for different people in Tour de France. So the first question gave 25 points to Narayana School. Let's see what's in store for the rest of the 3 teams. JNV Dalkola, this is your chance to pick your topic. 5 topics are open for you. What would you like to go for?
Cricket.
You want to go for cricket, and here is your question on cricket. List the cricketers with T20I centuries in women's cricket. You have 40 more seconds to go, and what's your first pick? This is a round which can make or break your scores. Elisa Helly is +5. Yeah, +5. Good going. Next. You want to quit or go ahead and get more points? JNV Dalkola.
Harmanpreet Kaur.
Harmanpreet Kaur will give you +10. You said some answer, but your timer has already ended. You gave me 2 answers, that gives you +10. Can you guess what are the other 2 answers? Without any points. You won't lose or gain anything.
Jemima and
Are you saying something? Temi Beaumont would have given you 15, and what would have been your last? What did you say?
Jemima.
Jamia Rodriguez, good that you
Jemima
did not
Rodriguez.
give that answer. That would have taken your score back to 0. Jamia and Smriti Mandana are the wrong answers here. Rest of the 4, that is Alisa Haley, Harmanpreet Kaur, Meg Lanning and Tammy Beaumont are the correct answers. So smart that you quit after you did not quit actually. It's good that your timer got over and your 10 points are back with you. Now every team has scored something in the first 2 rounds. Next question to team number 2. Team number 2, here's your grid. 2 topics down and 4 open to you. What would you like to go for?
Sir, World Cup.
You want to go for World Cup, and here is a question on World Cup. List the official match balls made by Adidas for FIFA World Cup since 1970. If you know, FIFA has different footballs for every World Cup and made by
Sir,
Adidas. Telstar +5. Next. Good guess, or I guess you know it already.
Sir, Brazuca.
Telstar is plus. Brazuca +10. You want to go for rest of the 2 and get 25 or quit? It's your decision. You still have 15 seconds to go.
Sir, quit. Sir, that's it.
You want to quit. Okay, had you not quit, what would have been your other 2 picks?
Sir, Al Rila.
Al Rila would have given you 15, and next?
Jabulani.
Jabulani is also correct. That would have put you in the lead in the second round, but you do not go smart that when you're not sure, you have to quit. And Telstar, Al Rihala, Jabulani and Brakuza are the correct answers. Hey there! Are you guessing the answers correctly but missing out on the rewards? Here is your 12th man chance. All you need to do is open the Fit India official Instagram page and check for the first clue in the stories. Then wait for the second clue, which will be shown on your screen in the next few seconds along with a question. Your job is to call on this number and give the answer within 5 minutes and stand a chance to win exciting prizes. Here is your second clue. The last question of this round will go to MDB DAV Public School. 3 topics are down, 3 topics are open. What would you like to go for? You want to go for yoga, and here is a question on yoga. List the niyamas in yoga philosophy mentioned in Yoga Sutras. Team number 1, DAV Public School. What's your first pick?
So tapas.
Tapas will give you +5. What's your second pick? Good going.
Ahimsa.
Ahimsa is unfortunately a wrong answer, and that will take back their score to 0. And here are the correct answers: Tapas, Saucha, Santosha and Swadhyaya. At the end of second round, all the teams have scored something or the other, and this is how the scorecard looks like. MDB DAV Public School at 15 points, DAV Model School at 25, JNV Dalkola at 10 and Narayana School at 25. Still, there are 2 more rounds to go and more than 160 points at stake. Anything can happen from this point onwards. Let's see what happens in round number 3, do or die. Here are the rules.
In Do or Die, we introduce buzzer questions. When you buzz in, you have 2 choices. Play it safe to earn 10 points, or risk losing 10 points. Or take a risk to double the points, potentially earning 20 points or risking a loss of 20 points. If the first team to buzz in answers incorrectly, the question will be passed on to the next team on the buzzer. Before providing your answer, ensure you declare whether you are playing for the default points or opting for double points. This round can significantly impact your score, so be quick, smart, and confident.
Round number 3, do or die, is on the buzzers and 100 points are at stake. That's why anything can happen in this round. Let's see what happens to the team's scores in this round. Teams, hands on your buzzers. The first question coming up on your screens now. Arjuna awardee SSP Chaurasia, nicknamed Chiputsia, due to his superb shot game, represents India in which sport? I broke down that word to help you. Chiputsia. No one on the buzzer yet. Chiputsia. Chiputsia is a nickname, but I am breaking it down for you if that helps. No one on the buzzer. Okay, I'm closing the buzzers. Anyone can unmute and tell me your guesses for no points. You won't gain or lose anything. It's just for a guess. Let's see if anyone knows.
So ball.
Yes?
The ball.
So tennis.
Golf. You know it is golf, but why did you not go for it? And why do you think it is golf? DAV said golf, right? DAV and JNV both said golf, right?
The background and jersey.
Background
Especially
and jersey, then you could have gone for it. And in also chip, in golf there are terms like chip and put. That's why these things are kept. Background and jersey should also have helped you. That actually helped you, but you did not buzz and you did not go for the answer. You should have gone for it. That could have taken you to the lead. Anyway, the buzzers are clear. Next question on your screens now. Here is your question. What is the common surname of the table tennis players Sutrita and Aika, who secured a historical bronze medal women's doubles at Hangzhou Asian Games? DAV Bankura is on the buzzer. Double or default? DAV Bankura? DAV Bankura.
Default.
You want to go for default, and what's your answer?
Kumar.
Kumar is unfortunately not the right answer, and that gives you -10. There are next teams on the buzzer, but they're pretty late on the buzzer and the timer is up for the buzzer. The right answer for this is Mukherjee, Sutirtha Mukherjee and Haika Mukherjee. Third question of third round, do or die, on your screens now. Teams, hands on your buzzers. What is the name of the Greek goddess of victory featured on many Olympic medals and inspired a popular sportswear brand's name? DAV Durgapur is on the buzzer. DAV Durgapur, double or default?
Sir, default.
You want to go for default, and what's your answer?
Zeus.
Zeus is not the right answer. Olympics is related to Zeus, but you don't find Zeus on the medals. That gives you a -10. And next team on the buzzer is DAV Bankura. DAV Bankura, what's your answer?
Default.
So double.
Default and double. So yeah, nice. You're going for double. Let's see what that ends you up with. -20 or +20. They're going with double.
The-
What's your answer?
The answer is Nike.
Nike.
The answer is Nike. Nike will give you plus 20. Plus 20 to DAV Bankura. Nike, the goddess of victory in the Greek mythology, is etched on every medal of Olympics since last few decades. On the other side, the design might change depending on the country. Nike is the correct answer. The brand Nike also gets its name from the goddess of victory. The fourth question of Do or Die on your screens now. Teams, hands on your buzzers. Which track and field event originated from the ancient Greek practice of passing a message stick among group of couriers? Two teams are already on the buzzer. DAV Bankura is the first one to buzz. DAV Bankura, what's your answer? Double or default before that? DAV Bankura, double or default?
Sir, double.
You want to double it again, and what's your answer?
Relay race.
Relay race.
Relay race. Sure about it? You must be sure
Yes, sir,
when you
sure.
say double. Okay, what happens in a relay race?
Sir, we use a baton in the relay race, whereas they are carrying a just, what can I say?
Exactly, you use a baton in a relay race. Instead of baton, here they are passing around a message in a paper or a cloth or whatever they were using during that time. That gives them plus 20 to DAV Bankura. Here is the last question of this round. Teams, hands on your buzzers. The buzzers are clear. Here is your question. Vikas Dorasu, an Indian origin player, represented which team in 2006 World Cup before losing in the finals against Italy? That's a very big hint there. Vikas Dorasu, an Indian origin player, played in which team who lost against Italy in 2006 World Cup? No teams on the buzzer here. No one on the buzzer. I'm closing the buzzer in 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Anyone can unmute and give me the answer. Who lost? Which team lost the World Cup match against Italy in 2006?
Can we just try, sir?
Yeah, you can just try. France is the correct answer. Why did you not go for it? France lost the match, 2006 World Cup match against Italy, and he was the part of France's team. At the end of third round, Do or Die, here is how the scorecard looks like. Team number 1, MDB DAV Public School at 45, DAV Model School at 15, JNV Dalkola at 10 and Narayana School at 25. Let's see what happens in the fourth round, the final lap. One team from here will be going to the national finals. Which team will it be? It could be anyone because there are 60 points at stake. You can lose 60 or gain 60. Let's see what our team's up to.
In the final round, you will face questions on the buzzer. Each question will present you with a statement, and your task is to buzz in and indicate whether the statement is true or false. If you answer correctly, you'll score 10 points, but a wrong answer will cost you 10 points. Additionally, you have the option to answer a follow-up question. This allows you to gain an extra 5 points or risk losing 5 points, depending on your response. However, be aware that the follow-up question can be quite challenging, so think carefully before answering. If you choose to skip the follow-up question, the next team on the buzzer will have the chance to attempt it. Good luck, and may the smartest team win.
The first question of the final lap on your screens now. Teams, hands on your buzzers. Margaret Abbott is the first woman born in India to win an Olympic medal. Is it true or false? If true, who is the first woman representing India to win an Olympic medal? If false, in which country was she born? Narayana School has gone for it on the buzzer. Is it true or false, Narayana? Narayana
Sir, it's
School,
true.
It's
Sir,
true.
true.
Okay. And what would be the follow-up answer? Who is the first woman representing India to win an Olympic medal?
Sorry, this
You want to go for it? Karanam Malleshwari. You sure about it?
Yes, sir.
You gave the answer anyway. If it's correct, you'll get plus 5. Otherwise, you'll get a minus 5. Anyway, that gives you plus 15. It's true, and Karnam Malleshwari is the right answer. Margaret Abbott was born in Calcutta, but she went and settled in USA. That's when she participated in the Olympics, and she is the first woman of America to win an Olympic medal. and Karnam Malleshwari is the first woman from India to win an Olympic medal for India, representing India. Next question on your screens now, teams, hands on your buzzers. Sikkim has an indigenous sport named Sikkim archery. Is it true or false? If true, what is the alternate name for this sport which comes from the grass-derived wood used for its equipment? If false, which Eastern Indian state has an indigenous archery version as a sport? No one is on the buzzer, and the correct answer for this is true, and the alternate name for this sport is the bamboo archery. The bows are made with bamboo and hence called bamboo archery, which is also known as Sikkim archery. Teams, you can go ahead and watch these videos on YouTube. Sikkim has a different kind of archery, which is a sport. The penultimate question of this round coming up on your screens now. Teams, hands on your buzzers. The idiom fall short originates from the sports of archery. Another question on the sports of archery. If true, what did the arrow falling short in archery mean? And if false, in which situation while playing cricket did this idiom originate? DAV Durgapur is the first one on the buzzer. True or false?
Sir, true.
You say it is true. And do you want to go for the follow-up question? What did the arrow falling short in archery means?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and what's your answer?
Sir, falling short in archery means that it just fell short from the 10-pointer.
It just fell short from the target is what you mean, and that gives you plus 15 on this. 10 points for saying true and explaining what the falling short in archery means. When you shoot an arrow, it does not reach the target and falls short before that. That's called falling short. That's where the idiom originates from. The last question of this quiz on your screens now. The practice of Ashtanga Yoga involves 8 asanas. If true, what are the 8 asanas of Ashtanga Yoga? If false, who classified Ashtangas in his foundational text on yoga? JNV Durgapur is the first one on the buzzer. JNV Durgapur, true or false?
Sir, false.
You say it is false, and would you like to go for the follow-up question? Who classified the Ashtangas in his foundational text on yoga?
No. Yes, sir.
You want to go for it, and what's your answer? That decides whether you're going for the nationals or not, or are you going to have a tie with the top team as of now or not? What's your answer, Durgapur?
Sir, Ved Vyas.
Maharshi Vedavyas was unfortunately a wrong answer. Vedavyas has nothing to do with Yoga Sutras or Patanjali. Patanjali Yoga Sutras is the correct answer, and that brings us to the end of this exciting round of West Bengal State Finals. Here is how the scorecard looks at the end of this round. MDB DAV Public School at 45 points going to the Nationals. DAV Model School 35 points, just missing out on the last question, and JNV Dalkola at 10 points, Narayana School at 40 points. MDB DAV Public School, congratulations on going to the national finals. Other teams will see you next year again. And that brings us to the end of another thrilling episode of Fit India Quiz. I am Vishnu signing off. Until next time, stay fit, stay curious. Jai Hind.